What's up, guys? So today I'm going to do another video on my class setups. I haven't done one in the past 3 to 4 months, which has actually been quite a while, and I've been meaning to get to this, but I've been terribly busy lately. But anyway, so for loadout 1, I used the ARX 160 with a red dot and muzzle brake. Red dot I highly suggest you use. If you don't want to use red dot and you want to go for a more standard look with iron sights, you need to have grip on it. Without that, this gun jumps all over the place and is not exactly the most accurate. But with a red dot or grip, it's a really good gun. And for an assault rifle, it has high rate of fire. So I've done very well with this class, and I highly recommend this. Muzzle brake, you get a longer range and a little bit more damage. For perks, I put ready up, quick draw, dead silence, off the grid, and sit rep I never use. I think that was on there when I chose a different character after I prestige. So, but anyway, the perks throughout this video are all going to be generally the same. So you guys can see them. I'm not going to talk about them too much. Along with the strike package, I run assault and sometimes I run support depending on if I'm playing with my team. Anyway, moving on. So, I'm more of an SMG guy. I like ARs a lot too, but for close quarters maps and for medium maps, I'll use an MTAR, and I'll put rapid fire and muzzle brake on that. So, I use rapid fire only because I can get more bullets downrange faster, and it helps me secure the kill. I don't necessarily need it, but it helps. Muzzle brake, I get farther range on it and a little bit more damage. I have run red dot on this, and that helps too. You can get kills at pretty decent range with that. So I recommend this class for any small to medium sized maps. The next one we have the Bison or the Bison, whatever you guys want to call it. I have the same thing set up on that, rapid fire and muzzle brake. Now this gun is a very close range weapon, so you don't want to take this on a medium sized map unless you're going to be, you know, in and out of buildings. But it's excellent for hip fire. Almost 90% of the kills I've gotten with this were hip fire. So excellent with accuracy on that, and it's a pretty accurate gun without doing hip fire too. But you can run red dot on it. I don't in particular, but I use this more for a hip fire gun on really close quarters maps. So let's move on to the loadout 4. Now I'm not a big LMG person, but I will use it on occasion if I need to on really large maps like Stonehaven. And for this, I always run a silencer, just so you can be more stealthy. And I run red dot because without red dot is terribly inaccurate, and it's difficult, and you have to run it in bursts. Now with red dot, I don't run in bursts as much. I tend to hold the trigger down a little bit more. Now with this class, I like to be more stealthy, so for the perks, I use dead silence and off the grid, and with the silencer, I mean, you should have no problem with that. I mean, that's such a stealthy class. But you definitely want sleight of hand on that and quick draw because it's a heavier gun and it takes longer to reload. So for loadout 5, I have another assault rifle, and I use the Remington R5. Now, a lot of people use this gun because it's really accurate and it's a powerful weapon. And the only downfall that I see with this is its slower fire rate. So if someone's using an ARX and you're using this, I tend to find that I die from the ARX a lot faster because it's a faster rate of fire. But I run muzzle brake and red dot helps me get a beat on people and helps me with the accuracy. I don't like the iron sights too much on this, but muzzle brake, for the same reason I put on every other gun, is for the range and the damage. It goes up a little bit, and you want focus on that class too because it's a slower rate of fire, and with focus it'll help you stay steady and get the kill. And finally, for loadout 6, I have the Bulldog, which, as y'all know, it's a shotgun. Now, I'm not a big shotgun fan, so I don't use this class too often unless I need to. But I run muzzle brake on it, for damage and range, and you almost have to have extended mags, or you have scavenger as one of your perks, but I don't use scavenger because there's other important ones out there that I tend to use more. So extended mags, you definitely want this. It gives you significantly more ammo for what's already with the gun stock, so I highly recommend this. And you want focus on this one too, because it's slower than most guns even though it's semi-automatic. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. If you guys appreciate this video and it helped you out a lot, don't forget to show your support. And I'm going to try and get another loadout video out for you within the next month. You know, I can experiment more with the guns and stuff. And don't forget, Onslaught DLC is coming out Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And that looks pretty good. So a lot of the SMG classes will work really nice for those maps because they're all small to medium size. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next video.